What's up, people? Perry here with another episode of WildStyle. And boy, do I have a story to tell you guys about what's been going on in the Minecraft world. Well, my Minecraft world. There have been some issues, some technical issues with it, but I will tell you about that in just a bit. But in this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to clean up some of these things here. You can see I've ended up making that slime block elevator to our treehouse over here, and also made some additions to the slime block elevator in here. You can see it's quite a mess. So what I'm hoping to do this episode is to clean all this up, kind of spruce everything up, put some finishing touches on it. One thing that I wanted to point out was this right here. The barn, I would say, is pretty much finished. I want to say 90% finished. As you can see, I have the white birch fence here, mixing in with the, I think it's dark oak or spruce wood, whatever it is. It's the darker texture of the woods, and I think it works out quite well. The contrast really works well with my eye. You can also see I've added on these little fence posts, or these fences on the side here. Kind of gives that illusion that there's kind of a roundish type opening here. The Christmas tree is still up, mainly because I haven't taken it down yet, and the Christmas tree in my house in real life is still up right now. How lazy are you guys when it comes to taking down your Christmas tree? Me, I'm pretty lazy. Usually takes a couple of yells from my wife in order for me to take that down, but yeah, that's gonna stay up for just a little bit, at least until I take down my real Christmas tree. But I think I need to get in a little sleep first. There we go. And so what I thought we would do is I wanted to show off this little thing right here. I was trying to figure out the lighting for this, and I figured that these, what are they called? Trapdoors? I think they'll work out just nicely for us. You can see I've kind of gone ahead and started with it. It looks pretty good. The idea behind it, or the inspiration behind it, it's kind of like the troughs that you see in barns. Usually they funnel away all the excrement or whatever unsightly things you don't want, and they have these little grates that are all set up. So to kind of keep with the rustic feel of the barn. Also, I haven't really changed the interior too much. I know a lot of you have said that you wanted to see something a little bit different in terms of the color of the wood, because I think you guys were a little bit too, it blended too much with the dirt, and I agree with you. But you know what, I tried it out with different types of wood. I tried to compare what it would look like, especially with the birch wood. I tried out birch wood, and it wasn't working for me. It did kind of give a bit of contrast with the rooftop, but as far as the rest of it goes, it wasn't really working. So I decided to keep it. But yeah, I mean, it looks good to me. Again, keeping with that rustic feel. I tried to put in torches here and there. I didn't want to go with glowstone because, it looked a little bit too out of place, in my opinion. But so with these trapdoors, I'm trying to keep some sort of logical spacing in between them, mainly because I want to keep this area well lit, because I want to take out these torches eventually. They're not really working for us. I suppose I could put torches on top of the fence posts, but I think I want to keep it a little bit more clean in terms of the way the fence looks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fill in the rest of this area with the pattern that I've come up with here. And while I do that, I'm going to talk a little bit about Minecraft, the way it works. I've had some issues with it crashing recently, and I don't know why that is. One day I just decided to load up Minecraft, and this is why I've been not really putting out any videos lately. It's just because Minecraft has been so wonky. I've tried backing up this world, or going from backups, loading up backups, and updating my Java, which I found out was out of date, so that was good. I got that out of the way. Lots of different things, but I still haven't quite figured out why exactly it's been kind of crashing on me. And it's not as bad right now, and that's why you guys are getting an episode, but I would literally come out or load up Minecraft, go into this world, and then walk around for maybe about 5-10 seconds, and then it would just crash. Why? I don't know. But I mean, I'm a computer guy too. I build computers for a living, and I can't really figure out why Minecraft is crashing. I tried to look up on the forums why it is, but you know, there's only so much you can do when you're looking up on the forums as to other people's problems. And I find in my experience that when you start, you know, looking for answers, or you try to look for the same symptoms as the same problem that you have, I find that you tend to cause more trouble than it's worth. And so yeah, I apologize for some of you that are looking for more content on this channel. I've been kind of just working on getting Minecraft to work properly, and hopefully you guys can understand that, you know what, I'm really trying to get this thing right. But so far so good. I mean, I'm still recording and I'm still playing Minecraft, so hopefully things will stay like that for at least the next little bit. Also, the other thing that I wanted to talk about was the whole modded series. That's going to be coming out real soon. In fact, after this recording, I'm going to pop onto that server and see how the guys there are doing. It is not the B team, Attack of the B team, or anything like that, or Minecraft, or, you know, I've decided that I've been looking for a server. Let's put it that way. I've been kind of looking for a group of guys that I could kind of hang out with, and I did have a few friends that from the Build Inc. days that I've been talking with and trying to get some stuff going. Hopefully that will still get going. I'm still looking to do that, but this opportunity came up, and I'll talk a little bit more about it when I get to the actual series itself. But suffice it to say, these are a really good, or a really great group of guys, and I've talked with them a couple times and chatted with them on Skype and all that stuff. And yeah, I mean, these guys are YouTubers, and they all have really great channels, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys. But I'm really looking forward to kind of learning from them in terms of how they do YouTube, how I can better my YouTube channel. And I think I've run out of trapdoors, and I think, yep, run out of trapdoors. I'll have to make some more. But yeah, I mean, I really see this as an opportunity to kind of expand the channel a little bit. And you know, I'm not joining the you know, the server for attention or anything like that. But I do feel that the channel does need to grow a little bit if I want to kind of keep things up. I'm kind of letting you guys in on the thoughts that are going on in my head when it comes to YouTube. I hope you guys can understand a little bit of what I am saying. But yeah, it's a really great opportunity, and I think that you guys will enjoy this. I'm really looking forward to it, and you know, hopefully you guys are too, because if it's one thing about this channel that I'm really thinking about is how to grow it. And like I said before, it's not for the fame, it's not for the fortune. It really is because I kind of have a message that I want to put out to you guys. And it has to do with your creativity and how you are able to use it. I am going to make a video about it in the near future. I'm not too sure when it's going to come out, because I really want to get the words just right so that you guys can understand where I'm coming from. But I'm really targeting this channel to see how far I can take it. And you guys right now that are watching, in the next couple days, whenever that is, you guys, I feel you guys are like the core group that really get me, that really understand me. I know that when B00 first gave me that shout out, a lot of people just started subscribing to me, and that's really great. And one of the things that happens after such a big, uptick in subscribers is that you start to lose subs after a certain amount of time, which is fine. I fully expected it, and I completely understand why people would want to unsub or whatever, for whatever reason. I mean, my own inbox, my own sub inbox itself is pretty full with a lot of people that unfortunately I don't have time to watch. But I feel that I really want to end up growing this channel and try and reach out to as many people as possible. Anyways, I'm just taking a look around. I hope you don't mind my little rant or a little talk here, but it's just some things that have been weighing on my mind as to what I want to do with this channel. And you know what? If you guys got any ideas, feel free to fill up the comments. I love hearing from you guys. I know that I haven't been very active in the comments lately. I'm looking to get back into that groove. I'm missing a spot right here. But yeah, I mean, I'm really looking to grow this channel. I'm really putting a lot of effort into it, and I hope things work out. If they don't work out, that's fine too. I'm not majorly invested into it, but I do have a bit of a dream, So I think this is gonna work out just fine. Yeah, just like that. I think I want to maybe put one here, just like that. Let me see if I can. There we go. I think it gives it a nice even flow. If I take out these torches, let's see how the light level is, because I'm a little bit wary of that. Of course, you don't want it too low, because then you get mobs spawning and all that goodness. That doesn't look very good. Let's take a look. Light level is 8. Light level 8. Oh, that's pretty good. As you know, mobs spawn on light level 7 or lower, and 8 will do just fine for us. And I didn't want to fill this entire area up with trapdoors. I felt that it would be a little bit too busy, but I think it's a good distance apart from each other. Kind of like that. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I like it. So I think that this barn is pretty much done in terms of the way everything looks. And I think what we can do is we can start moving in the animals into here. I'm not too sure when I'm going to do that, because that's going to be a task and a half in order to get these guys in there. I won't bore you guys with the details of how I do it, but I will get them in there somehow. And oh, one last thing that I wanted to mention about this area is that I'm not too sure like how many sheep or cows or pigs or whatever I'm gonna be keeping in here, but the really cool thing about this is that it's kind of modular, and modular in the fact that I can kind of move around the fences. Like I can, if I wanted to expand this area out a bit, I'll mark a fence here and expand it out this way instead of putting it from here to here, that sort of thing. It gives me a bit of flexibility in terms of what I want to put into here. So that's the really cool thing about it, and I really like the design. I hope you guys do too. And of course, if you have any thoughts or anything about it, feel free to let me know. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for the barn. The next thing that we want to do is I think we want to start sprucing up this interior area, because this after redstoning and all that stuff, I think that we really need to kind of make it look better, a lot better than it looks right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some supplies, and from there I think we'll be able to, you know, better figure out just the type of look that we want in here, because things are going to change up just a little bit. So yeah, I'm just going to get those supplies, and I'll see you in just a bit. Alright, so I got all my supplies ready to go. I've kind of stored off here a bunch of stuff that I think we'll just keep them out of the way, because I took out the furnaces, or furnace-eye, whatever you call it. And what we're going to try and do is to spruce up this area, because right now it doesn't look very good. The usefulness is there for sure. I've worked out all the redstone and all that stuff, so I won't bore you with that, of course. But maybe a quick overview of how this whole thing works. So this is how it works. In order to get down, there's this area right here. You just stand over this, kind of like so. And then you hit this button, and down you go. Right down here, a little safety water to kind of break your fall. And down here is where we have our slime block elevator. I haven't yet... I kind of have a design going. Oh, hi. I need you. I need your body parts. Thank you. So anyways, you can see right here, I got the basic setup. It's all fully functioning and all that stuff. This right here, I'm working on kind of like a basic design. I like the way it's looking out so far, but I think what we want to do to kind of end off this episode is to kind of concentrate on the upper half of it. And so basically all you do is you stand right here, and then off you go right up to the top. And then right here, there's a little thing that opens here, some pistons that open, that gets out of your way as you pop up, and then they shift right back into place just as you're landing, so that I'm not having to do anything. It kind of keeps things nice and automated. So the thing that we want to do now is to make it look good. We got to make it look good to kind of close up all this stuff. I think the idea that I'm going to go for is to kind of extend this light birch wood into this area. Now, the problem that I found is that these right here, this piston, it's going to have to be this height, or these blocks are going to have to stay here. I think I can get away with maybe taking out this. Let's see. Yeah, so that should be okay. So what I want to do is try to extend out this flooring. So do I have anything? No, I don't. But basically I'll just tell you what I'm going to do, and then I'll do it, and then yeah, we'll take a look at the finished product. But what I'm thinking is that we'll extend out this flooring all throughout here. Maybe do something better with this button, and with this, I think it would be good if we could just hide that away, kind of blend it in with this. Maybe go with this pattern. I'm not too sure yet. Maybe that pattern might work here too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and try and figure out a good look for it, and when we come back, hopefully this will look a little better. So I'll see you in just a bit. Alright, and let's take a look at the finished product. Here we go. A nice clean look. Didn't want to go too overboard in terms of details here and there, especially with small spaces. I thought it'd be best to kind of keep things kind of straight and not too much detail, right? So I really like how it turned out. I've extended the birch wood out into here. The white of it really gives this area more of a larger feel to it, whereas before, when I had the darker colors, it felt kind of cramped. So I really like how it turned out. There's lots of room to put in other things, other contraptions maybe. This right here, it kind of looks like a fireplace, and I was thinking that by putting furnaces here, it'd be a good location for sort of, I don't know, emergency smelting or something like that. And you can see I've hidden away the pistons behind here. There's a little glimpse of it right there, and I've attached stairs to the bottom here, and it gives us a nice adequate walkway through here. So the space, it looks a lot more open in my opinion. And right here you can see, so basically how it works is that this right here is our little drop chute, and the reason why I put these up here instead of just keeping it flat and flush to the floor is that I wanted an area for me to kind of navigate into, so that it's a lot easier for me to figure out where I'm supposed to be. Because when I was working this whole thing out before, I ended up standing right here, but then I would come off center and I wasn't quite in the box where I should be. So this kind of helps with that. There's a button right here. I decided to kind of keep it secretive, sort of, kind of like a hidden trapdoor type feel to it. But of course we hit that button and we drop down. This right here, I think we'll have to move somewhere else, the portal to the nether. Not really liking where it is. It's a little bit too close to everything here. And of course, you know this area. But to go back up, of course, you hit that. And this is the best part. That getting out of the way and then closing just as you reach the top. So yeah, I really like how it's turned out. Hopefully you guys do too. Obviously, leave your suggestions as to what you think, of course. But that's going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, we're probably going to end up finishing off this tower right here. And of course, I want to get on with making the main house. It took me a while to kind of figure out the overall plan for it, but I do have one in my mind right now. It's just the process of figuring out all the little details here and there. So that's it for this episode. Don't forget to leave a like if you so choose. Leave your comments down below as always. And if you're new to this channel, hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So that's it for me. Always remember, keep your head up, and I'll see you in the next one.